ready. What up? Let's get to it. Now, when Brian Flores came in the building, everyone was excited, right? We talked about coaches. I always talk about how coaching is the most important part of the team, right? You have to have great coaches, good coaches, competent coaches who can build players, instill confidence, who know about player development, putting players in the best position to win, to perform at the maximum potential. So everyone was excited about Brian Flores. We saw what Ed Donatel was. Matter of fact, what he wasn't. Horrible, piss poor. The worst defense in the NFL. His schemes, the positions he put players in. But still, even Ed Donatel, if you think about it looking back, he had a lack of personnel. Now, do I think he had better players, better personnel to work with, especially up front last season? No doubt. Brian Flores has damn near nothing, zilch, nada to work with in them trenches on the D-line, talking the interior. Dig me? So Brian Flores comes in, all this excitement, hype surrounding him. But at the end of the day, the coach has to have tools to work with. You expect a guy to coach at a high level, perform. You expect the defense to perform with that roster, them trenches. Brian Flores, great coach, was on his way to being a great head coach potentially until whatever happened in Miami. That whole situation ordeal. Okay. Now he gets another shot. But coaches needs tools, baby. He needs something to work with. What does Brian Flores have to work with? Starting with the trenches. Look around the league at the top defenses, the top, linemen. Look at the Eagles. Deadly. Physical. Tenacity. Big boys up front. Drafted a rookie. Solid. That's a hit. Trenches all over. Not only that, their starters are great and their backups are great. They have depth. Depth all over the O-line, right? I mean D-line. Inside and outside. Pass rushers. Interior. That's how you have a great defense. Now you picture Brian Flores coaching up those guys. It's a different story. But once again, you look at Kwesi. Kwesi is always the main factor in this when you're talking roster. Because guess what? At the end of the day, your coaches can only work with what they've been given. Kwesi decided to sign Mean Dean Lowry. Mean, he's another softie. Do you see him in the field? Do you ever see him making an impact? Dean Lowry has done nothing. I mean nothing. Has he gotten one pressure? Has he made a tackle, baby? Then you got Kairos Tonga. Everyone talked about him. Breakout season. High expectations. He's done nothing. James Lynch. Hate to see him get injured. Tore his ACL. Unfortunate. Best wishes to him. Then you bring that clown in. Yes, I said it and I'll say it again and stand on it. That clown, Marcus Davenport, who hasn't touched the field. He's been injured. He's such a goofy. He smiles. He be sarcastic during interviews, pressers. He laughs it off. Makes goofy, dumb faces. You clown. I will bench press you, you clown. Somebody tell Marcus Davenport that. He's a goofy clown right now. Kwesi, another Kwesi guy. Believe in the hype. It's a reason the Saints let him go. Just like I said, it's a reason the Detroit Lions let TJ Hawkinson go. These guys have proved nor earned nothing, bruh. And Kwesi keeps bringing them in. Talking about who he believes in. Talking about the confidence in the roster. What roster, Kwesi? So no, it's not on Brian Flores. You got to cut him some slack. Oh yeah, at the end of the day, Brian Flores deserves some slack, some leeway. What he has inherited is trash, ass. His D-line consists of one really good player, Danielle Hunter. Solid, happy for the re-signing. Danielle Hunter, baby. Solid player, still elite, like I said. The only positive on that D-line, Danielle Hunter, period, bottom line, no debate. If you don't think so, you're delusional. Patrick Jones, he has regressed. He's playing worse than he did last season. Where's DJ Wanham? Nowhere to be found. These guys are doing nothing, contributing in no way to help the defense. And you wonder why they're getting gashed in the run game. You wonder why they're not applying pressure even when they blitz more than any other team in the league. These guys suck up front, and it's time to be real. Kwesi kept him around. He could have cut DJ Wanham. Patrick Jones, all this hype about him box squatting 675. So, and he can't do nothing on the field. All that strength in the weight room, soft as cotton on that field, baby. He ain't pushing, squatting nothing. Dig me? Let alone squat his body weight. Care how much he lifting, getting hype, talking trash, talking noise. He ain't doing nothing on the field. He's getting squatted. Yeah, he's getting box squatted week in, week out. All this talk about DJ Wanham. Oh, he's going to elevate this year. He's going to perform better. He's a great backup, solid backup. The depth. Even I talked about it. Ain't no depth. What damn depth? Throw the depth chart away. So Brian Flores is not to blame for this defense, for how they're performing, even the cornerbacks, man. The best thing about the defense is the linebackers, and they still need work to make improvements. Ivan Pace, UDFA, he's not getting a fair deal. He should be able to run around, freelance, and get to the ball. That's his specialty. But with those sorry, soft dudes up front, he got big linemen on him every play, and he's still making tackles, getting in the backfield, right? Getting there on the blitz. It's not fair to him. Even Jordan Hicks, not fair to him, even though he's slow, damn near washed up. But he hasn't played just atrocious like last season. He's performed better than he did last season. I'll give him that. And then where is BA? All this hype about BA, his breakout season. His speed, his quickness, athleticism, doing nothing on the sidelines, doing nothing at all. So I ask you, matter of fact, I tell you, you can't put it on Brian Flores. The only thing you can say about B-Flow right now is he hasn't made any adjustments. His lack of adjustments, taking all game to make adjustments, is a problem. I expected more from him as far, in that aspect. Making adjustments, switching it up. Something's not working, going to something else. He still has these cornerbacks way off the ball. 10 yards deep, for what? So that's the only thing you can really blame or ridicule Brian Flores for not doing. Not making the necessary adjustments. Period, bottom line. But at the end of the day, his personnel is trash, bro. He doesn't have a lot to work with, and that's just what it is. That's just facts that you can't ignore. So he's probably shocked as well. I'm sure he expected more from his players. I'm sure he expected Marcus Davenport to be healthy, be some benefit to the defense. Everything he has expected, oh man, he might have even been bamboozled. You talk about staying around, coaches quitting. How do you know he'll want to stay in the building with that roster? If it's not major changes made, right? Then you look at the secondary. The secondary hasn't played great. You got a Caleb Evans missing interceptions, tipping the ball to the other team. They scoring touchdowns. You got guys miscommunication, out of position. Byron Murphy getting 8 the whole game. You got, what's his name, Keenan Allen putting up 205, 17 plus catches. Like he a damn Pro Bowler, like he's a Jerry Rice. Huh? No, Cam Bynum, he's been solid. I give him that. Harrison Smith looking slow. Theo Jackson, he gets incorporated late. I want to see him on the field more. Throw Lewis Seen in there. At least you got young guys with speed. They could have had Kyle Hamilton, but that's on Quasi. You see how he's performing at a high level? That's on Quasi, baby. But at the end of the day, Brian Flores can only get so much accomplished with this lack of personnel, dog. So to say it's his fault, he can't coach a defense, he's looking suspect, Corsten and him. No, man. You see what he can do. The defense is much improved than it was last year with this trash personnel. So think if he had something to work with at every position. If he had a line who could accumulate pressure, right? Immense pressure week in, week out. If he had cornerbacks who could lock down, right? Lock down man to man. One, even two elite cornerbacks, man, who can lock down their side of the ball. Not give up 17 catches to a receiver, baby. Do their job and do it well week in, week out. If you had linebackers, who could really fly to the ball. Maybe elite middle, very good inside, outside. Now they got Ivan Pace Jr., but he's a rookie, UDFA. He's going to have his ups and downs, bumps and bruises, right? Yeah, it's part of the game, part of the territory. You got Jordan Hicks, but come on, man. Jordan Hicks is who he is, bottom line. But that's fact, so you can't just put it on Brian Flores. You got to really look at the roster, man. Look at the personnel he has to work with. Then ask yourself, is it really his fault? Is all the blame on him? Then after that, after you recollect your thoughts, right? Think about it. If you can still say majority blame goes to him for that piss poor defense performance, you're very delusional and you're just looking for a scapegoat, somebody to blame, baby. Period, bottom line. That's my take, my opinion on it, man. Let me know how you feel about it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling. Support the channel for real, man. Takes less than 1 second. Big SKOL head. SKOL Vikes forever.